Akuffo ntokwa ya ano oden aba ama omakum nipa.
The police said there was a gunshot.
Now that you are the $58 million there. What means yes,
Ghana is known for its peaceful religious coexistence, but this peace must never be taken for granted.
The Speaker of Parliament Abambabin rejected Supreme Court decision what the brain said on train sign when PCA where you free Parliament no.
You mo info nyina kwaba obuo any die kwaso aha eye brighter media sanso transia ensama ekoso ewo oman Ghana mu yade ni nyina ebre for na MPP NDC Movement for Change and have a new force wo mu nyina ho nkomo ewo ha eno chi no Abambabin Speaker of Parliament no kosem se wa reply Supreme Court amana kwa kofa nsem bebre aba Commander Edmund Sensem nyina eba na fe no bibia aye kama baransa na no ebato kakra bi yanko na yanko nkotie wei after say Cynthia Morrisons abonefo bi eko attack no ebra na oye campaign a chese amanebokra chemu se eye MPP fo ene ko attack no na ema tututu kra koso no ori nsem bebre ena baba tudwa ansa na commander bebam no bebe se ye tie sa video no na fe ni heba ye ba ensem wa chire pa.
We did a float. We know at the end of every float, there's a rally. You speak to your people. Unfortunately, the light went off. So around 7:30 thereabouts, we had to round up. And then the people were using like torchlights and all those things, you know. So at a point, we were at the junction, like a T-junction. The police were present. A lot of people were present. So what happened was, when any car gets to the T-junction, the police will escort them and then move the people out. So that was what happened throughout the whole program. Then I saw a convoy coming. I did not know those were in the convoy. But when they got closer, I saw the van of the PC or MPP. They drove past. The police drove the people out of the road and allowed them to pass. So after they passed, I thought they had gone. So I continued whatever I was doing. Then, after like not more than 30 minutes, I saw them drive past again through the crowd. And according to them, when they were moving, the crowd was hitting their car. You are a member of, you are a candidate. I am a candidate. We have the NDC candidate. When somebody is having a program and you are driving past, you just drive and go. You drive through the crowd that has gathered for me. Come to the end of the town where there's no road, access road for you to go. Then you turn around and drive back through the crowd. And so it was when they were coming through the crowd that I saw them coming again. I was like, what are these people doing? I continued talking. Then the police ordered that they push me in the car because I was standing in my car. And then my security was lying on the car. So they asked that I get into the car. We reversed and then we drove away. We had to go through another road. They said we shouldn't go through the road where they chose. So we had to choose another road, which is far from where we were. As we were going, I heard the news that some people have been shot. When I sat in the car, the police said there was a gunshot, but I did not hear the gunshot because where my truck was parked with the music was closer to where I was standing, so I didn't hear the gunshot. And then we left, so we had to send somebody to the clinic, find out whether it is true or not that somebody has been shot. I got a confirmation that 3 people have been shot. We went to report to the police, and then we came home. On my way, my leader called me that he said that, what incidents has happened in Sri Lanka? I said nothing. He said, I am in Yakima, I'm on my way to Sri Lanka. He said, my security guard has shot and killed the Nasara coordinator. I am like, how? I am with my security man. He was on the car. Everybody can attest to it. The policemen can attest. We have 27 police escorts. They can attest to it. The people there, we have videos, we have pictures of him. He did not even come down from the car. So why should you tell me a thing like this? He got heated a little and then we left. It was when I got to Shredu that I got to know that our national coordinator also injured the finger. And then, so today we've been to the police station, we've been to the hospital, not the police station, the hospital. The police has come to do their inquiry and we'll be moving on But fortunately for me, the people who got shot can identify the guy who didn't. I hear he did not shoot. I think the bullet triggered or something. That is what they are telling me. I was not there. I did not even hear the gunshot. But from yesterday, the people who are calling me from Nyakrum, where the whole thing happened, and the people who were shot, who were so close to the scene, identified the guy who was holding the gun. But I am not going to tell you. You can find out from the police. They identified the car, they identified the man, they identified the dress the person was wearing. So it's not something that nobody would know.
I see.
But they are covering up to say that it is coming from my end. But it is not from my end. It is from their end.
But the people who were shot,
the end will justify.
the people who were shot are not from your camp.
No, it's a rally. So in your room, you have your party people, and you know I'm going independent. So I don't have a camp as such. But the whole population, the people who came to the rally, I just saw the lady who was shot today for the first time. I haven't even seen the two gentlemen who were shot. I just sent them money because they had been discharged. So I went to do their bills and I sent them money, for something. But I don't even know them. It's not somebody I know. The lady, and unfortunately, the lady was going to open her shop or close her shop. Not that she was wearing my T-shirt, but she was entering her shop when the whole thing happened.
And this person you said police have identified is not a member of your core team.
The police has identified.
Yeah, the person you say the police have identified, the one whose shirt is known, whose car is known.
The people on the ground identified.
So that person,
told me and told the police.
Good. I'm saying that person is not a member of your core team.
No. It's not from my camp.
Okay.
It's from their convoy. It's not from my camp.
The rally you were or the float you were doing. It was in. So the assumption is that you were doing this in the middle of the road. That's why they drove through your crowd. It's not as if
let me tell you. So my security man was driving the car. And he was on top of the car, and I was in the car. He didn't move the car. So how did they pass? I was not in the middle of the road. I was at the edge of the road. But the people were so many that they had covered the whole road. So any oncoming car, the police will have to move the people for the car to pass. So if they say I had blocked the road, how did they pass?
Okay, but when they were passing, based on what you have seen and know, there was no abuse, there was no verbal assault whatsoever, even though the team over the claims that they were assaulted by their vehicles were hit by your supporters. You did not see that. That's what you're saying. I
am standing on top of the car. You know the four-wheel. So they opened the screen, the roof, and I was standing. The roof, and I was standing. And the cars were moving. It's a long stretch of road with people all over. So I would not even see.
I see.
And it was light. They didn't have light. It was light off.
Okay.
I would not even see.
So when you said,
I wish you'd be at the destination and then attest to it yourself. I wouldn't see.
So when you say your leader called you, you are referring to Honorable Alexander Martin. And yes. So was he accusing you, informing you, or questioning you about the Nasarawa person's shooting?
I don't understand. He just called and said, what is happening in Shredu? So you have to draw the conclusion. I said nothing. I'm not in Shredu. I am in Yakum coming to Shredu. So since I hear your security has shot and killed Haruna.
But is Haruna dead?
He's not dead. I spoke to the brother today who is with him in the hospital. He's not dead.
Is your security still with you, or he's been arrested?
He's here. He didn't shoot any gun.
When you say security, is it private security or police escort that you have as an MP?
My police escort I have.
Okay.
He's here. He's right with me here.
Very well. Now, while this is happening, you said the necessary issues have been raised. The police are investigating. So I believe that is out of your hands now. On the political side of things, what assurances can you give us that Agona West is not going to go down in flames if we are starting now 40 days to the election? How safe are people of Agona West?
Here. Me, I know it's because of my independence. They want to intimidate me, but that will not work. Because what we do yesterday, from where I drove, I passed through Bobikuma. You can call NDC. They were having their program there. We passed through. My people, we all had to pass through that route. So the buses that accompanied me to Nyakrum, they all passed through Bobikuma, where NDC was having their rally. And my lady, she's standing here, tells me that the people were hitting the car and they were all jubilating and dancing, bang, 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 away, and things like that. That's what they did. And that is what we do. We, NDC, MPP, we never fight. We can clash at a point, we will scream at each other and do everything, and we all go away. The next day, you see NDC, MPP communicating. They will have heated debates on the radio. They finish the radio station, and you see the two of them moving out. We've never fought here. There has never been a gunshot here. Never. And I've been a member of parliament here 2 times. I've gone election once I lost. Never have we had this thing here.
Honorable, just out of curiosity, and I know that you have answered this elsewhere, but maybe not have done it to us directly. Are you the biggest threat to the MPP in that constituency, you think?
They think I'm here to stall their vote. They don't know I'm here to win.
Is that not what you're... What do you... So you are still a member of the MPP, are you not?
That one I've told you, I won't talk about it. You can ask my leadership. They are dealing with it. I'm going.
You are going independent.
I'm going independent.
There will be no U-turn on the way.
There be.
But you have not written a resignation letter from the MPP.
No, I don't. Those who said that, I don't even know where they heard that story from. I have not written any resignation letter.
Let me ask you this question: when the primaries were held, you came 5th, was it not? Why would you go independent in a contest that you came 5th?
I don't know what I've spoken to you over and over again. I've said until I meet my leadership, we talk about it. I will not go out to say anything. It is a party that brought me to power, so I will not talk about it.
It sounds like you respect the party, and yet you are shooting the party in the foot in your constituency.
I'm not shooting. I respect it, but I'm not shooting. They should also not treat me the way they should. I am not shooting. I am being very sincere. You don't know me. I'm being very, very sincere, and they know it. I'm being very sincere.
What will be the consequence of what happened this weekend? Does it make it less difficult, easy for you to, work with your party, or it makes it easier?
For what is going, last Friday I was in court. For what is going on, I don't think it is fair. A few people see it. Other people would insult you. Other people will say things that you don't know. But it's all part of politics. So I don't have a big issue with it.
Okay, Commander.
Yeah, the writer.
What a quick one. You run some way.
Well, the writer, I'm not
Cynthia Morrisons.
Yeah, writer, some come on, pa. But you have a rahona, you rahwa. And what you be former President Mahama. Na so ye. You be quite people so enough. You be so Speaker of Parliament.
Yeah.
Na so said there on the Supreme Court affair there and tokwa na shase pa. You be kwa kodi nkomo ho but
and after so na say bokon so.
Yes.
Some bebre na ekoso ho.
Of course.
You be ra ho so.
You be ra boko. The director, I mean shase wo. Honorable Cynthia Morrisons.
Yeah.
The video is so. You hear na fi. The nkomo aka nyina ba. Director, Honorable Cynthia Morrisons ni odwa ekotie yi. Ensema eni kirekiremu na o kirem ewo event esi ye wa bra. Ye din ka ba report ye se etu ato ewo ne campaign asinim. Na watie maame na sem ni ya. Director, any information kakra ni nkomo ye di ya. Na eka sisi dua se Honorable Cynthia Morrisons kiremu se wa bra oguso ye ne campaign ewo agona nya krom anasa agona nya krom na campaign mu ano ene se MPP fo so ebe fa ba bia owo no na unse campaign to da omu gina ka from street so na eye na light ya dum ene MPP fo ne ba fa ba bia owo no na ni nkire mu no peso kire se ba bia MPP fo ne be fa yo mu ko no ekwan ni entwam nko ba bia ekopem eyekro na mu ntina ye ne nwanwa se sa na dwena light adu na MPP fo ne be fa hwako na MPP fo ne ba ne wo se police fo bie kwa mu no mu twam se de obi atwam o mo ye no director o kire mu se ono de na o hye ne car no soro car ne ya bie soro e na o hye ho but MPP fo ne twam anche e na o mo san dan o mo ho o mo ba na o mo ba no e na mente me ho ase ba akom ye nu bi eyi ni ti a ni security ni police fo ne kire mu se o nwura car nim e na o mo ma ne wura car nim a e san enwum ne dedenti etu no to ye mpo no wante but eno achi eno mo bo na mane se etu ato ama aka nipa ni bi director ni nkire mu no ka hwane kosi sudua se afanyoma kings efren ebisa ne se ede na ekoso na yate se u security abo ye nasara group pani a odan no tuo ama na wu ntina agye ne nsem se afanyoma kings efren ne kasa but MPP na Sarah leader no po onwuye etuo kan de but ono so according to nkomodi no o say after event no omo wo no efre ne bona mane se omo hunipa kro tutuo no na nipa na hofade no na e kame se o MPP ni a o she MPP ni ma na oka se bi MPP parliamentary candidate no the team na e baaye no ntem se asem no ne tintin ene ni tete nyina na Cynthia Morrison babone tofa e de akere yi
Cynthia Morrison ense ese on MPP wo mo trend pa na trend we no nye trend papa
right nye trend
ense me koso nyina no ye kan no MPP na e ha wo mo
because right on say or this en nkomo ni mu say before that day no okọ campaign anase ne nto abona anu ekoto NDC fo a no mo so wo kwaso ye campaign onu ni kwotwa mo NDC fo no ho no eye asumdwe ma NDC fo no kra no mo bo mo awe no so bo mo awe ene obi atwa mo ko ne bed nti bede no onu anu krofo mo MPP fo ne de akwakwa etututu
asemu
ena kwanya afenyo markets assign free no ene kwanya ofa so bisa na sem ene ne kasa ye no na e trust something is behind niema na ekoso
otu se maame no ofa niema mpa o
brother maame no true be told in fact ye kasa obi a na dwumu odua maame o ya dwumu odu because na opani ni pushi ne say obese ohun die ekoso between on MPP obisa na MPP asema o say o respect party no o ye party ni on free nti so obese obisa bebia o mbisa mpanifo no se mpanifo ne beyi na fima ba no de on free
and you were free
or you too smart
but we free party nim
the right say near party for no said your mo aka omo nsem say party constitution
and you were free party nim the way the okaso on free mu anese ne nya
the right say omo ma ne krata
but Ghana for say ne nya adwen say party ni were free what you say
be adwene de
say nya party ni dimu no okobiem
dabi
oko independent enti oni MPP mu biem
independent no so there or say on resign on withdraw where the oboko independent but away from that
na nkofo ka say ye kukuru mponi na ye besoa
right election we edin kakra
the election we no yesremo mo yenhwe hu ye na MPP fo na se du ba bia
omo din sei
dodo mo nya careful
no omo ya adwen because e ba ye na no right I share ya most of your viewers no no omo de omo say tene MPP fo comment section say e MPP fo e na se see ade yi kwi the right too bad but kakra ebefa right away from that na ye nim komo fofo
abamba ben say
the right MP mo speaker of parliament asoye na speaker of parliament abamba ben I reject Supreme Court decision mo de bre ne say on train sign when MPC where you ma free parliament no abamba ben abo Supreme Court krata no asa to ma de ama no mo say omo ntumi nkyere no de onye the right according to komodi no abamba ben in fact parliamentary clerk no the deputy and abamba ben e de krata ene sebi empanifo a omo parliament hono omo a omo de omo no as omo legal team no omo de krata esuma deputy parliamentary clerk say on fan come Supreme Court and writer Ebenezer Ahuma Giatoro oye sebi deputy parliamentary clerk e wo parliament na ono no de krata no akoma Supreme Court say speaker e na asuma ne say on fa krata amre Supreme Court say sebi krata Supreme Court e de speaker say osre no obi abesamai wo mo e wo Supreme Court enti o ma take decision say MPs for where you free parliament no on transa kopim say ye be ka asem na wie no abamba bia soma ne say o ma country Supreme Court say Supreme Court ani mra so o mo fom mra no o ma hu the right procedure enti krata no wa bobo side o ma de abro o mo anhu constitution no ani so na according to abamba ben right o so quote constitution no abamba ben say article 117 of Ghana's 1992 constitution echiremu say adie bi ana decision ana krata bi free court ana say any outer body a parliament eba parliament na say ode ba be serve speaker ne clerks ana say members of parliament na the writer ontimi mfa nko serve omo at the time omo parliament a omo ye sitting before sitting na omo ko any after say omo ko sitting upon ye omo free ho no ontimi nko serve omo nti sabi enipa okọ ya okọ serve wo mo no wan call the right time okọ within sa processes ya ye nti Supreme Court na nkasa no sabi omo writ omo de bre abamba be any speaker and as a parliament ni nyina no am for the right procedure omantima animra so into Supreme Court enko na omonko kan mra ni biem na omo kan na omo ti ase a omo ensan mra biem eno aye aban baben na eno achi abamba be na nkasa right within the week in selection just out to da ama your friend bibi say speakers and presidents of African legislature a speaker of parliament for more Africa nyina eno omo ka bom say omo atikuo ya omo de ebo se bi democracy ni kwan ye be fa so nyina bebu o man ho na omo kwoto aba no abamba bi na di nkunim as omo nyina so speaker of parliament ya obeda wo ma no say omo pani nti ono no ye president ya oda Africa nyina speaker of parliament omo ano na the writer asem we ba ye no nsesese abaye ntinu ahyew
o je abamba bi no medda bia meka o wakukuduro pa
ya
se no ye be fa ne se president ni ho
ya
na even vice president ni ho I think the speaker of parliament anyway
yeah
enti ono no o tumi enti ora on pese obetena ho ama obi asisi no
obi besisi no
otiase
because ena ade ba kwama mani gi ne ho ne se wampre ne ho
o chese oni madwuma no
yes wa twen atena se die na wa go through constitution no ena wa hu se bi ekwan Supreme Court okura nipa omosoma ano no se onfa krata ne mre wo mu no kwan fa so ba nkura amfa the right procedure into Supreme Court na nkasa no anhu se bi emra na ni so nti wo mu nko ya sa correction no mu nyom homework ni yie nti Supreme Court say nsem om de court to parliament ani mra nkasa parliament be so kire se on tempo because wa me bona mane kwan yo so fa so be bona mane I say bi odishia film na onkobo wo hina mane o hina te kra on tem na but in this case they say assembly die no kra no e ba yire kakra pa because they say ye twen say speaker of parliament say bi order so twen o wa tweyem ono de oye na dwuma but say Supreme Court answer am fa kra ta foforo ankoma na onte
hwe
otene ba bi
ntie ne ebetena o sa kopem hye beto aba
na the writer we no obi say nti Supreme Court yi to omo soma nipa mana koi ena the writer sa bailiffs omo nipa na ode koe no nse court for ndi omo ne fa ni bailiff nti sa bailiff na okoye no omo ye mkrofo bi a omo ye adwuma court me fa ne say omo ite say oshes a omo court omo timi ko chi nipa omo hwese asundwe be court bibia be ko kama ye nko samai wo bi the writer na e surprise say oman hu sa amra we ena omo court e ko ka ye just like that a surprise but ni nyina e ka ho bi
abambabe is it the odinimre or jinidin so yakwa next story so
right away from that na your next story no so the right enko piem oboko esan se ntokwa asama no home no so e wo boko piem the right din kan e ba be report bu ha se nse boko ntokwa na aka ne ho na woi ena na nado after meeting after meeting e chi no odi curfew atoboko abaya sankese na the right according to report interior minister and the deputy e dia babon te kire se na na Akuffo every meeting mpanifo nyina atena ase e discuss kwan yo mbefa so a bokuntokwa no ano ebedwo na according to release e babon te kire se after say opani a friend Sedu Abagre okopiem e wo boku biem no Akuffo ntokwa ano odin aba ama omakum nipa dodo bi ama aye arahosem ye pa na eno achi the right o masan ahyehye ajapade ne niema bebre na eno mampani ekire mu se ba bi aduru ne de emse ade no ani aye nyan na sade be ya asumdwe beba no age se odi curfew etuku ni so they say there information wo hone se ifiti anopa 6 ekokosi anwumre 6 de obetima na mabonten anwumre 6 enya bo a wo boko a eye mandate se obekwa akose dem na ansana obi betumi apie se okwa adwuma no age se abo anopa no nsia 6 am sana wapi nti wo sori anopa 6 na wada anwumre 6 aye aroho sema
na obi ka se akamre kakra bi na election na du and all of a sudden we e koso ndie bi mu kra kika so political akoyi sembebre
the writer on this issue say ha adwen na omo kind of political no meje de say bia omo reasons omo kan say NPP NDC as usual na boku area na ye area 6 ni nyina no it is occupied by NDC inti ebia so obi ka political dia na eye no nti no obi beka ne se eye political said ye be ya amanfo ntimi mpie nkwoto aba but amanfo nso were other reasons ya omo so estate the right ebi mu kura hu ni so em say amanfo bi hihya ase e na de koso nyina e koso but a whole lot of issues e na eba but ye mom pay say asumdwe beba na bibia e be fa
election die emu ohun bat Ghana ya asumdwe man enti no bibia nsi ye mom pay
because we ye man ye ko kakra ne say recently ncheye e na etuate dom terrorists eba be share boku ene Burkina border in terms of
enti okra de enya ho okra de bibia why
the director ye mom pay na every ho na enko final story so na feminya mu ma big director nse koye chi ena former president Mahama ono so aba bonten e de nsema ba betudwa ya eye asumdwe ne ntokwa ho nsem yayi ena ono so akwakopiem e wo isirem mpotem a ono so de na no di sem akwakotudwa but video no hanti no e beko na yakwakohwe former president Mahama
quick one yenkomrai
and sisters in the Lord. Ghana is known for its peaceful religious coexistence. We've always been the envy of many countries in our sub-region where peace has eluded them. Whether in football or in politics, even when we disagree, we have always respected each other's views. The peaceful resolution of various conflicts in Yendi is a testimony of our desire for peaceful existence and progress. But this peace, this gift, precious gift, must never be taken for granted. As we approach the elections, we should never forget that peace is fragile. And like an egg, once it is cracked, it cannot be put together again without the scars showing. Recent events that have taken place of unprovoked violence are deeply troubling. We've also witnessed attacks and various forms of violence visited on young people peacefully embarking on health walks or expressing their opinions. We must never again unleash fatal violence on our people at polling stations, peacefully expressing their democratic rights to choose their leaders. We must all commit not to be the first to throw the stone. The peace and tranquility of our country means more to me than anything else. We must also commit not to allow impunity to fester in this context, and I would like to call on the religious community in particular and all groups, including the Peace Council in the regions and at the national level, working for peace and non-violence, to speak out when the threat of violence occurs.
Okay, Commander.
Yeah, director.
Former president.
Yeah.
John Dramani Mahama.
Yeah, of course.
Come here, question. Is it no asumdwe no be preachivi?
Yeah, director. Yes. Be adwene there. Asumdwe na na yehwehwe. Dem say we so yendi ne mpatamo. We say osumre bi atwam na ntokwa ne ade. Yeah. But director, some dem say dodo na na ye de agufom no. Ti ma menya mu ma bigi je na abigi so entoa so. Quick one, yenkona fra abigi so mfa kakra ntoa so. Na yenkona afi bibia enye kama abigi tena she. Na yenko wedi ketua bi abigi na boko de
nyama nyamya adum me ho de papa
were quick one nsem no doso na me nimba bi abedi kan fa ne yenko e
de bata ma me chia hwefo na me nko Cynthia Morrisons ene MPP ho nsam kakra ya
no kwasem ketua bi
me nko ho kakra de bata se me batna ha kan se sansam we aye MPP fo na sha ase
una odi kan kan ye
se me ka cha se de omo ye omo nim se omo di nkofo abro omo na di omo ho abro
for the
because nsema never moyen enkofo he
no kwasem
nti mo pese munya 0% wo de omo kwaso yes answer omo pese munya 0% wo de omo ndi nsanhunu saa no mo kwaso enipa mo di omo bone enipa na mo so hia se omo nkwato abama mo na saa ne man kentantanta adent start free Alan mo na mo ye omo tantanta onam kan Japan still munya
o se Alan nipa ba ko se obeka se omo ko election no omo ko bo no man ni nyina ho no ye
yes still mun share nyansa bia wo nti wo se ba bia nka duru ni ka mo kra na wo se mo dia maye nyina mo paka na fo chan
eno na wona mo Kennedy ko ka se ai president Anado ba omia memma mo showdown
Yes.
I don't know man cancer so mo ko attack ni agent. And man cancer.
I tell o cancer Obama mo show down, wa mo so down.
So down there.
Me say I know do I run mate amo mo no.
Hey.
I run mate ni no and this for say o mo yi run mate for amo. And what say bia sita.
Asemo.
O yo so down and people for no. O de o mo koso a no mo nyam tanhunu sa na ne. Ye de ye te ho na ye hwe o mo. Mlani bedu edu a e na o metu mpiga. Say kakra na ye wura 7 December mo. And o mate say de mo ye sense hunu a mo person bedi ni paso. Enye mo na person bedi so. Enti mo ya de mo hwe nipa na mo fa mo ye ze ade na mo ye na tie nipa na tie mo. Aye nipa na tie enti mo nja sa ne ma no. Na mo hwe de be poa oman no. Na the matter ye ko former
ai wale ni boko. We nya wale mboye boko.
Boko. The matter. Am kasa sembi.
Yeah.
Bible say. Obia wantime hwe ne fie ye no. Ontime hwe Nyankopon ndan.
Abi ke say.
Bible say obia wantime hwe ne fie ye no. Ontime hwe Nyankopon.
Ade work Bible school ana.
Dabi.
Na na o kasa bia wo yi quotation.
Asem we mu fama mahudu bon.
Say.
Sasem we. Mu fama ba munya say. Sasem we no onfa ne onti.
Onya ne dey.
Sa Bible say obia wantime hwe ne fie ye no. Ontime hwe Nyankopon ndan.
Eno che say.
Ukrom Muslim.
Where?
Na ukrom ofiri Muslim meboa. Wona osese a wo gira Muslim fo nyina nan. Ana toka we koso. Wontimi nka hwe. Wo se yemfa Ghana shawons. Wo betima hwe Ghana.
O je bia issue we nko na Ghana.
Oh, ukrom BBC. Wontimi nka jana dem no wontimi hwe ntiatie. Wo se yemfa Ghana kakraka we ma.
Se we tete se me na nanom penso na ntokwa we start.
Enti yana na mo penso wontimi nsie. Ene Ghana yana na mo penso ne. Enya wontimi nwia o ma we. Me se ba wontimi anhwe Muslim a. Anhwe dia ekoso wo Muslim na. Ye Ghana wontimi hwe Ghana so.
Okay, so bisu beka say mama so fislim.
The matter of Muslim. Na boko na toka no aye boko. Ene ba nya kuromfo ene ko santo. Anya Mahama.
Okay.
Anti Mahama anti minya wa kuromfo mienu ko no. What men say Mahama o maye de no say. Ena so say ye kasa say wo na wote o man no so. Ena nema tantan tansi. The what men o man we na wotima hwe. Mama kasa sama. Asantum nja asantum re Mr. Eddie Ntafuatem anena mabati ase
aduru ho
ayi so what say ye nim nyansa
akani
wadi Ntafuatem say ye nim nyansa nyansa ye
abigende so
na mama class me yen kowe wo ye running mate for MPP wo see ye to abamon ye break 8 ena uklo ye kum ni percent ponte
da bi obi ankum ni percent ponte misrawo
o mu kum ni pa na wo de say yam to aba mponchine koto aba ma wo ba break 18
ndi ngo ba omianya dey
ade na wo so sie sase one dimension sase we a ba na wo tuma ho ma
na so biga se we de bro ba omia so
ene da so so che ba omia se slam kakra ni pa miensa we kakra ya wo one dimension sie ho na wo di Ghana dom nyina no e ba ma wa wo ba ye na wo tuma ho ma anti pa nya independent me se on deserve say obey president for Ghana hakurata because bawnya no onim dia obetima ye because neme koso okuro mu ntimi nsiesie ho a aye ye Ghana ma obetima sisi anti bawnya die so otimi ye we media assignment we mano se santo ko we otimi siesie me mato amama
baby aduru no
Mr. Santo ka koso silim no se bo mo hu no bawnya timi siesie me mato amama
abigi say
santo ka wa koso walo ayi bawnyane bako nyina no
so bawnyane bako be
no bawnya kurom
ndi chemu ye
wale ane bako no so timi siesia me mato abama wantimi siesia na tese ni tini nya aduma sa di we ana wo se ye to abama wo aponche ne yakoto abama nye nipa hwe yankọ ayam yesa sa nkofo no yekungum sa nkrom hofo no yakunkum sa nkofo ayam ya nipa so na yese yankoto abama mo yankoto abana break 8 ampon dabe na wasesa amponcha akoto abama
asemu
anti awase ya se mahmud banyo mba hwese sa ne mana abeye na he mamika sanche wo nchira president nanado mamika saseme amra du se nanado sa stadia waso wo ye
aya o kasa president nanado we no put the we address
me fa we no nti we na enyo okay put the matias I am yes president nanado samle ya adri ana wo so ho hwe anye yankodi sika
wo san biem uze bonkum no bonkum na wo re che nanado so no enye fe
wasa metaye bonkum
yati why
ya mu panchem ka
ya da cho
I am yes nanado wo sad no samle na wo so osiesie nyema ko so wo sa kuro no mu yenu wo tena se na wo siesie ma bibia ya
baba wo de abro nanado so
abro nanado so
pa
president nanado abro
no so
tikasi abro no so
pa
ana se no obi antimi
da bo we
tikasi we abro tikasi we so ade a na obi antimi biem na ana tie awobua obatimi otimi di $58 million ya otimi siesie sasambi nanado atimi di $58 million ya otimi siesie sasamwe e ko sankro mi na
no di $58 million we
na se $58 million so chen sasamwe
okodi no we
sumi pui asole dan wa twanya me so osia
national cathedral when this can
$58 million and o de
foundation
sumi pui no
dabi o ma de
foundation be
de so mo sense ka wofro biem na dia
and sa sika we wadi mo du cha chen santo kana sisi ho obetumi asiesie nti wantimi asiesie a na cha cha ye ni o ma aye bo pa nti na de brata yanko ya next story
abamba ben oso on Supreme Court ko mu case no
na cheze Supreme Court for ko mu nim dia o mo yo Supreme Court for no Supreme Court for no o mo nim dia o mo ye
abenti o
me say Supreme Court for no
Supreme Court
ai abamba me court
na odi mi say ayi no o ko kan Donald Trump tie masa me so me correct o na hefo si me so matie o
ene se me ya de correct
me come na
so uwie ko ani me che me wa ene se me ya de
o si matie obi a si enya za na e ka no o si me si Donald
ene se me ya de che wo
kani
na de mo obi a o si o go school na come de na class ya de ente ba sa na baba
e na se hefa
Supreme Court for
Supreme Court
omo nim de omo ye no be a Ghana mela nyina wo mo ho na o de kata komo obi udru ha kata na wo pass afum ante wo se yesasi wo court
abigi say
I was a Supreme Court for yesasi wo court go aditi na nyi omo fum mela no se me na fum mela ko omo sim court aditi no omo fum mela yentimi
na sa kwese munimum mra na mo ani mra so
man di mra so nto ma mra no munim ante na chese o ma mra no yefo ne judge for no munim de o mo ye e wo court papa na ye friends ayi abambabe papa ne ye ni difo papa o ye ni abambabe o ye ni difo papa papa ye so watela Ghana ko nyanso che ya Ghana ye yi da
o na so ai parliament was suspended no e ba sa adwuma ntimi nkoso o man
adwuma
na want to say na pokrasi ye ntua adwuma foka
da me na adwuma ye tua kadada ye tua kadada ananyo no na ka say anesi foka ye ka say betua ka na ye ntua mka aye normal say ye ka say ye ntua mka ananyo no anaka anti akatua be pe na mo paso mo tua kana de bata aye pa me de aye mamme atu fina banana do ne ba munyatiri mu aye mamme say papa na spend bibia what spend bibia
was spend this say
was spend bibia che say what ta bibia so wo
na was spend
what timi kwasan yiska
was spend it say
was say bibia amom
was suspend and now
was stop your friends was stop no was stop bibia ni che say asam na ye nkwase asam ayepa say akabe se aka 40 days ni ekoto aba yemfa sa nkoto aba na adu omkro no a mo peso mo hia no omutimi mfa ya ka pra nko biem omutimi mfa ya sika nsa nko biem o se na nsa o ma ba so mpesika sa to asumi pu no so omutimi nsa mfa sa
ene so munya menya sure kwa se Ghana fo mo de be mo
yes ana ya 11 say omusat me and
o se sika bebre so babosia ya jiji ni ayi o se ko parliament na mo hema bibia e fine
kwa he fine na ko dimpe
o mo de be adwuma
be o mo ba 8 years aka try ayi plan na o mo de be adwuma anona nka o mo person o mo di tugum se omo yi di bia bi ebetwa adwumafo ka bebre uya ya to abawia ne
na se mi jewu ya chese enka omo plan ne se da bia no omo bo omo nya adwuma 7 years ebe ka be 1 year no ma she that tuskana gum na atimi adwen ne yakoto abambo
atusiga wa se Ghana fo ya abada da se Ghana Africa fo Ghana fo na ya adwen wo ti ye hu skana ya be di akire ena nyam ya twa omuka nyam se da bi ye mamu fasa skana nti skana ba nya omo ni bebu o abana o papa na onye krofo ne ya de amana se che ni bo man no na do ne ba ne de me se omu ya krofo ni kwa when I was a Supreme Court to the krata komo mu se ya che omutu me se na do ene ba omu ya krofo Supreme Court no when I was o de krata komo mu sino wa che omu nyina tu because what you say the air costs and dom do na de akọ edum fa so bi eni so won chi na do ne ba mu na ye mes de beta assembly hand pa chepa Ghana melana say ya we are president o solve say this 10 years answer ya timido o monte so mla say amombre famla wanya se sai wanya ne dura me say metima de na court straight na ma ko si no court say na do we sika we are no asi ananya who evidence na swimming pool evidence then wo $58 million I don't want it ewa ana omo de atunsu ato anti ayekro na ayekoso go man no ama kwaji busua $3 million de ababusa se omo de ayede omo chama omo mpenafo no mo yerem fo no bedi na Ghana ya de ye fa ho kyerem nti sankofo ye wose ye che omutum nti omo sisa sa mena no no munja sa Supreme Court na omo nimo mo mena no
abushanfa bigi je na yete ne nkan ye de musi ye kọ ye be san ba biem ahai brighter media ya kai fo nyina